I am Marlene Motivates, and welcome to the Motivated Podcast. Every single Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we speak on mindset shifting, motivation, positivity. So, welcome to the Motivated Podcast. And if you have not already, hit the like, subscribe, and share this video out with somebody that you know needs to receive this message. So, welcome everyone to the podcast. Today, we're going to be speaking on checking our ego. Checking our ego. And this is something that is very important for us to do this, to do so, to check your ego. And let's just start off by saying, ego is something that, you're always striving to be constantly right, always wanting to be superior. And yet, if you met someone who did the same thing, would we tolerate it? No, we wouldn't. So, that aim of the ego is to achieve power and control of others and never stopping to consider who they are affecting or even hurting. Because with the ego, it's about competition, being better than others. So let's start off this topic by speaking on, it's very important to check your ego. When we think about the ego, like I just spoke on, controlling others, being better than others, being superior, constantly seeking to be right all the time, it means that we need to work on this humility. Humility is something that everybody needs to make sure that they're doing well with being a humble person. And humility is not saying you're humble. No, let other people tell you of your humility. It's not you saying, I'm humble, I'm humble. No, we have to check ourselves. This self evaluation, self awareness means that sometimes we get off track and we're not doing what we should. We're thinking of ourselves more than we should. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have a healthy self esteem, healthy respect for ourselves, being confident. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we can't think of ourselves as better than another person. Every single person has gifts, talents, all of that. But we need to be confident in who we are, but not think that we're better. So it means that we have to, relax a little bit, relax and not assume ourselves as a better, we're better than another person. And that's not a good thing. So I'll tell you something that if you don't humble yourself, the powers that be will humble you. Somebody will humble you because when ego gets in the way, it brings so much problems. A person who is very conceited is usually somebody who's very selfish, very very selfish. The whole world is supposed to bend at their feet and do everything that they want, and it just doesn't work that way. We have to be humble in order for our lives to progress. So, humility is the key. So, this is just an encouragement for us to just be who we are, work on ourselves, be confident, but don't get a big head, okay? Let's go to point number 2. Check your ego, everybody, because we can't allow jealousy to take over. Jealousy, that green eyed monster. and it is a monster. It will take over everything. It's like gangrene once it gets inside of us, that jealousy, wanting what somebody else has, wanting to be that person, wanting their life, actually hating another person. And, just like that gangrene, if we don't check that jealousy of another person, it's going to take control over our whole mind, over our heart. And we won't be able to do anything about it unless we check ourselves and continue to be humble. So, there's a lot of reasons why it's important to check that ego, because every single person, like I said, is somebody important and special. You are. Every person has value to them. But we need to focus on what we can do. Learn to do what we do to the best of our ability, and not comparing ourselves to another person. You're phenomenal just how you are. Just how you are. And you don't need to be like anybody else. So it means that we have to have self acceptance and self respect, and not jealousy. Don't be jealous of what another person is and what they can do, and who they are and what they have, especially in material things. Anything that you want in a material way, you can have it. Go after what's yours. Go out and grab your own gifts and blessings. Do that for yourself, but don't be jealous of another person. Do and be what you're supposed to be. And this causes us to check ourselves. We all know of you know those relatives in the past who, they didn't check their ego. It was all about them. They were very selfish, and it really caused their demise. There's so much that we could actually do if we would believe in ourselves, believe in our own dreams, believe in our own progress, believe in our own worth. Yeah, be aware of who you are, motivators, who you are, and let's be better than past generations. Let's improve with our communication. Communicate what you want, what you need. Work on yourself. Take care of you instead of being jealous of what another person is and what they're doing. Let's be accountable. Be accountable for yourself. Check what you can do. Be consistent. So instead of thinking that you're the best person in the world. No, be the best person. Be the best person within your current circumstances, with your current abilities, with your current backstory, not in comparison, not with a big head, with knowing this is who I am. This is why I was made. This is my understanding. And I'm going to use everything that I can to help, to heal, and to bless others. See, be better than the past. And it definitely causes us to grow up. And just because we may be at a certain age, according to the government, we're grown, but are we acting grown? We do have to learn about maturity, and don't think that others can't check us on things. When we talk about the ego thinks that eh, nobody should tell us anything. We know everything, and nobody knows everything. Everybody could learn a lesson in humility. Everybody has something to learn. Everybody should learn to be more teachable. So let's check that ego, everybody, and turn it from thinking we're better than to be confident. Let's work on our confidence, work on your self love, and not the selfish one, that it's all about me, but it's I love me. I know what I'm made of. I know what I can do, and then actually going out and consistently doing it. See, that's what's important, motivators, is doing what we said that we're supposed to do, using the gifts that you personally have. Use your talents and not being afraid, not running back from it, not just saying the words with our mouth. Maybe that's something that happened in past generations. Maybe you know of a relative that did more talking than action. See, we have to do better than that. It's much better if we don't say anything and then we just show it. Prove who you are by the results, by your action, by your character. All of these things are important. Let's be better and not make excuses, but be our best self. Okay, motivators, this is the fourth and the last point. When we speak on checking our ego, it means that we have to be at that space in our life. Yeah, you have to be at that space in your life where you understand, yeah, I make mistakes. Yeah, I did that. I'll be accountable. Yeah, I was wrong for that. That's personal growth. That's maturity. And most of the time, it means that great things are going to be coming to you because you know your limits. And when I say know your limits, it's not a weakness. You have to know what you can do so that the things that you can do, you can pursue it aggressively. That's what's important. See, a person who's egotistical doesn't know their limits. They don't know their limits. So they're not able to have the success that they could have if only they can say, that's not what I'm good at. That's not me. That's not my purpose. That's not my gift. That's not what has been downloaded on the inside of me. This right here, this is me. And I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to check it. I'm going to work on my gift. I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to accept my wrongs, and I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. And I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to love myself, and I'm going to keep my word, and I'm going to do everything that I'm supposed to do because I am a gift. I'm a gift to myself. I'm a blessing. I am my own best friend. And because I am my own friend, I'm mature enough to know my limits. See, that's maturity, motivators. It's maturity, it's personal growth, it's confidence, it's believing in yourself, and it's using your gifts. Yes, we must check our ego. That is so important. But we also must know what we can do and then go after it and do it. What is the purpose of having all of these gifts, being good at so many things, and then you never pursue it? Or you just talk about it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. And then months happen, years happen, and you disappoint other people because you say, I'm going to do this, and they can't trust you because you don't keep your word. And once others lose trust in you, it's hard to restore that. So let's not be like that. Let's grow up and keep things to yourself until you're sure that it's actually happening. And then they'll see with their own two eyes. Oh, look what they're doing. See, it doesn't matter what we say we're about. It's about proving, it's about showing, it's about how you treat yourself and what you're willing to do. It's about being humble, being confident, and being accountable. Those are all the things for a mature individual. And we're mature motivators. We're mature because we know our limits, we know what we can do, and we're actually going to follow through and do it. See, that's personal growth. That is self love. That is confidence. That's knowing who you are. And if nobody has not told you that today or recently, you are somebody. You have worth. You are an important individual. Know your worth. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, we speak on positivity, motivation, self improvement, and mindset shifting. You are welcome to come to the Motivated Podcast every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also my live streams every day, Monday to Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and leave a comment in the comment section below. And like I always say, every single video, story time, live stream, and podcast, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. I'll see you guys on the next Motivated Podcast.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.